Hello, Samson. Minnie. Choosing.
Hello, hello, hello. How do we do this streaming thing again? Hi, how are ya? Good to see you guys. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Friday Harbor. And we're getting ready to go mess around the San Juan Islands and explore some brand new scenery that has recently been released. Not exactly hot off the presses because I've been unable to kind of get to it in probably the timely fashion that it deserves. But we're going to going to buzz around and check out the new San Juan Seaplane Bases scenery pack here from our friend John Smith, Smitty Papa, depending on what server you're on. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little setup here, and I've had it installed for a while. I buzzed around a little bit, and it's really well appreciated and much needed, because I have loved flying up here in seaplane aircraft before in P3D, and now we have some scenery to kind of go along with this area. And of course, you guys probably remember our friend Wookie042, who made here it is right here, the San Juan Islands Washington pack there. That's the kind of the like non-seaplane base version, and this pairs super nicely with that. So really excited about that, and happy to buzz around in the floaty beaver for a little bit. Want to say welcome. Speaking of beavers, we've got Beaver 524 Echo Alpha. Hello, Eric. Nice to see you, sir. Downwind Sim. Good to be here, Ralph. Go get after that winterizing. Yeah, we've been below freezing now for a couple days, and yep, it's coming your way. Smitty Papa himself, John. Hello. Them's my shoes is here. Hi, Kevin. What's going on? Nice to see you. And Hawker is here, and he has a scribe for 23 months. Wow, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thousands of pilots crossing the pond, and yeah, I'll do one better. I'll go pond to pond. Yes, yes, indeed. My own version, I guess. I could have been more clickbaity in my title, I guess, couldn't I have? Crossing the pond, crossing pond to pond, something like that. I really need to get you on my creative team, Kevin. I really feel like that my channel is suffering due to lack of creativity. So I'll have my people reach out to your people, and we'll see if we can, make something happen, draw something up. All right, here is the plan. We are at Friday Harbor right here, and we're at the seaplane base. Obviously, we're going to try to just kind of buzz around here to Roche Harbor, Roche. I'm not sure how you say that. Then a quick hippity hop over here to this is Deer Harbor. Then we're going to kind of come back down here, back towards. By the way, this is Whidbey Island, and we're going to try to see if we can locate Skyline. Yeah, Skyline right in here, kind of tucked in this little cove, and then finish up here at Rosario. And you might say that doesn't look like a very ambitious flight there, Melvin, but I can guarantee you that it's going to take, like it says 28 minutes. I can guarantee you it's going to be way more than that, because my experience with flying seaplane bases, and I've flown the area, but I've not attempted to practice getting into and out of these areas. I did load in to make sure that the scenery looks good, and it does. But anyway, flying to a seaplane base is not the hard part. Getting from Friday Harbor over here to Roche Harbor is not going to be hard, but finding the actual landing area and the docking area, that's the tricky part. So Beer Harbor, we need a Beer Harbor, don't we? Yeah, but or is there a Beer Harbor here? Maybe there's lots of little places. So anyway, it's going to take us a little while to navigate through, and then sometimes the other thing that happens here is we get some weather. Although I must admit, it looks to me like the weather is absolutely gorgeous, which, like there's like nothing is going on right now over here. So pretty cool. There is some, looks like a blue dot here up there at Comox, but we're not going quite that far north. So yeah, looking forward to it. Should be fun. And back-to-back beaver flights, which is always good. So yeah, let's get going. Am I amphib? I am. Yeah. So no, you're right, Eric. Actually, no, I take that back. I turned off Wookie's airstrips just because I didn't want that temptation, because I am horrible. As bad as I am at landing a tail wheel, like I'm worse at landing an amphib. It is brutal to watch. So yeah, I am not going to worry about that. One thing I do need to do though is I need to make sure we've got fuel. I think we'll just top it all the way off here. We'll fly nice and heavy because that's what you really want. All right, that's what you really want. Let's go rear tank. Let's go ignition on. Let's go full mix and crack the throttle. We're going to go ahead and actually I probably should. Oh boy. There we go. A little different panel configuration here than the Thranduil, so it always takes me a minute. Let's wobble. Oh, that's not the wobble pump. Or is that the, yeah, that's wobble pump. All right, I want to see if I'm getting fuel pressure. Oh, this one is weird. It gives you fuel pressure, but then I also forgot we actually have a fuel pump in this one, so I don't have to do the fuel pressure thing. I can just put the booster pump on, and I don't even know if it has. I don't think it has a primer. Yeah, maybe it does. This is the primer. 1 and a 2 and a 3. I always give it the Lawrence Welk. No sound? Oh boy. I might have it turned way down. Thank you for the heads up there, Eric. I might just have it turned way down. Oh, sure enough. All right, let's crank that baby up. There we go. Yeah, we need that radial action. You are correct, sir. Nav and beacon light coming on.
Zero.
There you go. Thank you so much. Steve, what is going on? Hello, my friend. All right, where was I? About to turn it up. Here we go. Let's get to where we can see things. I'm looking for oil pressure. That's the main. I see a little oil pressure coming up. That's good. That means bring the propeller RPMs up just a bit. I am doing okay. I'm very, very tired. And for those of you that maybe didn't hear, our football team did end up getting beat last night in the playoffs. So whenever that happens, the end of the season, you're always just, you don't realize how tired you are until it's all said and done. So yeah, I'm pretty worn out, but on the plus side, am I taxiing? Yes, I am. Holy cow! All right, good thing I was pointed in the right direction. Yeah, no, I mean, it like everybody but one team has their season come to an end before they want to. So, that's okay. It happens. What was I doing here? I was going to... I thought I had the ability... No, maybe not. Maybe this is not a GTN 750 deal. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, we're gonna just kind of taxi out here. Do I have my rudder down? No, I don't. Let's put the rudder down. And I need to get everything in here. AG Presto, what's going on? Hello. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Crap, I should have done this before. It looks like my altimeter is 3056. Big old high pressure system here. That's why it's so nice out. 3056. And we are currently taxiing kind of northbound, which is good. Our winds in the area are actually calm, so I could just depart basically straight ahead here as soon as I make sure everything's warmed up. So cylinder temps are a little cool, but kind of in the range of where they need to be. And yeah, again, we're a little cool here overall, but we've got good pressure temp. And my oil temps are a little bit low, so I'm gonna probably just do like a little bit of a taxi around the bay here, just till everything warms up, and then we will get going. No, not really comparing the Beaver in X-Plane to Microsoft Flight Sim. We're actually doing more of a. My oil cap filler is loose. What? Where do I see that at? Is that something I can... Where do I see that at, Agent Presta? My oil cap filler. Near the floor, okay. I've never messed with that before. Yellow cap. This guy here? Oh, that's the rattling. Ah, you know, Agent Preston, thank you so much. I always just felt like that was just part of the aircraft. Rattling around and doing its thing. But thank you. All right, dude. Ah, very nice, very nice. So anyway, no, I'm not doing a comparison of the two aircraft. I am actually doing a preview of, or a, not a preview, but I'm exploring some seaplane bases that our friend John Smith has made, Smitty Papa, and I think the Beaver is the best plane in Microsoft Flight Sim in terms of water physics, although I don't love how it doesn't look like the back of the floats are actually in the water, which is not great, but I feel like it handles fairly realistically. Now this again is coming from a guy that's never ever been in a seaplane, so yeah, but what the heck, look at that thick water. Yeah, but so that's what we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna be flying here in just a minute. So I can get my oil temps up just a skosh. Then we'll be flying north. Check our... Can I see? Probably can't see. Oh yeah, I can see a little bit here. And then obviously the rudder's been working. So Malcolm, hey, oh, you're doing the cross the pond deal. Awesome. Gatwick. Oh no, you're not doing across the pond. You're doing just Gatwick, Hamburg, and Amsterdam. Some European ops. Very nice. Malcolm, welcome. Happy Saturday, my friend. Good to see you. All right, we are gonna set the flaps 2 notches here. And I want to get turned back around. I want to depart northbound, and then we're gonna just follow the. We're departing northbound. We're just gonna follow the shoreline around this Friday Harbor Island, I believe is what that's called. You did. Oh, you had a Brazil to wherever GMMN is, but canceled it out. I see. I see. Well, you know, that's okay. Alright, so let's get it spun back around and pointed north, and we'll get going. You guys, thanks for stopping by. I've missed you. It's so good to be back. Let's have some fun. Alright, I'm going to pull the rudder up here, and we're going to just add some throttle. Again, calm winds. Some pretty good airspeed, and brake a float loose. There we go. Up, up, and away. You'll have to let me know if the sound is okay. Let's go 32 and 22 as we're climbing. I'm going to be kind of setting it about 500 foot to 1,000 foot really here. And I did make a radio call. That was not good. I am connected to to VATSIM. I don't have a flight plan filed, but I'm connected to VATSIM, so I should have checked my radios. Super rusty at this whole flight sim stuff. All right, we're gonna go back to cruise power and get it leveled off. That's basically the right direction, and let's actually get our radios working. I really don't need a whole lot. I just want 2280. I'm gonna make sure I do a better job, just in case anybody's in the area. So if you are, I apologize. Friday Harbor traffic, Beaver 816 is departing the area to the northwest. Friday Harbor. Well, you know, I honestly, when I first planned this flight, I was looking like I didn't really realize it was also across the pond weekend. But I hope I'm a nice alternative to all the heavies out there. And best of luck, by the way, if you're out flying across the pond and doing your thing. I hope everything works out. I hope your sim holds out and everything goes smoothly. I know it's I know it can be quite stressful. I've never done an actual cross the pond event, but I've done one similar. I've done cross the land, and boy, it's stressful. It's fun, but it's stressful. You're gonna go to Hawaii tomorrow, Malcolm? Nice, yeah. But yeah, Beaver, you are right. They're pond hopping, and I'm pond hopping in a little different way. Hey, speaking of, across the ponder, 42. Thank you. I don't know why my alerts aren't working, but Slant Alpha, welcome, Rob. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for 42 months of ascriptions. And yeah, boy, I don't know why, but I have really enjoyed your... Whoops. I won't be able to find you in here, probably, will I? Yeah, I won't. But I've really enjoyed your Dreamliner stuff. It's been fun to watch you fly that big, heavy, wide body, and yeah. Oh, you're gonna go backwards. You're gonna fly to Vienna from EDDH. I should know where that's at. But anyway, so I've enjoyed that. I'm glad that thing is working for you, and look forward to seeing. I'm hoping I'll be at a point where I can maybe even pop in and watch your stream a little bit here. All right, there we go. Leave the GPS at home. I generally I do subscribe to that train of thought, but as it is now, I am definitely using the GPS to help me out a little bit here, because these are just needles in a haystack, and I am not as good as you are when you're doing your pilotage on that River Run series of yours. Man, you are able to find some airports. It's just amazing. All right, I think we're in there somewhere. I'm guessing, you guys. And I mean, I'm not guessing. There you go, Whiskey 39. That's where we're headed. So, and again, like I said at the beginning, you can get yourself in the area pretty easily. But actually finding the place to land and then getting to the dock is another story. But plus, I want to kind of fly over the area so you can see the scenery from above. Oh, you have me and Downwind Sim to thank. You know, I think that we kind of all challenged ourselves together, and probably, if we're being honest, it was Downwind Sim that was the original guy of saying, you know, hey, why not? Let's just see if we can look out the window and find these places. So, but yeah, you've certainly mastered that skill, buddy. And again, for those of you, everybody here knows Slanty. If you're lurking and you don't know Slant Alpha Adventures, go check him out. He's going to be coming back online here in just a couple of hours to finish his Cross the Pond adventure. All right, so I think we've found our There's our docks. Okay, cool. So the nice thing about what we've got going on here today is that winds are calm, so we can sort of pick our approach. Yeah, that's definitely our area. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to fly out here. I'm going to almost make this a left-hand downwind, and then I'm just going to turn around and come back. It'll be more of just a 180, but we'll see what's going on here. So what I need to report where I'm at, don't I? This is Roche Harbor. Roche Harbor traffic, Beaver 816 is currently southwest bound. We're going to be making a 180 landing back to the northeast. Roche Harbor. When there's water all over, everything looks suspiciously airstrippy. That's a fact, buddy. That's a fact. All right, first thing I got to do, I am actually in flaps range, so I'm going to toss a couple of flaps out here. Just pulling back a little on the throttle. I'm going to put RPMs full forward. I don't need to get too slow. I like to be coming in at about 65 or 70. Roche Harbor traffic, Beaver 816 is turning to the northeaster on approach to the docks at 500 Roche Harbor. Whoa, a little slow. Getting a little splashy there. Interesting. You forget, like, your stall speed is slower, right, when you have these big floats on. So I'm gonna have to adjust that a little bit there. I wonder if I need to be more like 70s ish. Usually you try to flare it out and touch down between 50 and 55, but all right, down we go. Water's kind of glassy, so I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. We're down. Good deal. Oh, I was not down. Oh man. All right, never mind. So I've got enough airspeed. I can just use my rudder here. Ooh, that was not good, you guys. Whoa, no gear down. I have the gear up, and I do have the brakes set. I don't know that in the Thuranda that actually puts like a water anchor down, but I don't think it does anything with this one. This is the, oh, it used to be Milviz, right? It's the Blackbird simulation, I think now. It just comes with Microsoft Flight Sim, which is really awesome. But yeah, where does it show gear? Does it show gear, landing gear? Where does it show gear? I don't know, but I definitely have gear up on my Bravo here. So, all right, let's take a look, and yeah, and you would see the gear. Yeah, the gear is definitely up. Let's see if we can get over. Did I miss? Have I missed the? Oh, maybe it's right over there. We'll do a little step taxi. I think you have your rudder up when you step taxi. Is that right? Eric, does that sound right when you step taxi? You can't really step taxi in Microsoft Flight Sim. There isn't anything that really gets up on the step, as it were, but high-speed taxi. Yeah, basically. Yeah, there's my dock area. We won't go tie off or anything, but we'll just kind of come in here and give you a little bird's eye view, or a seaside view, I guess it was. And take a look. This is, again, Roche or Roche Harbor. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but just yet another unbelievably beautiful place in the San Juan Islands. So there's the indicator right in front of me. Well, I tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to put the gear down, and let's see if anything changes. So the gear's now down dragging somewhere, but I don't Like, I don't know where that is, honestly. But you can definitely, yeah, like see the gear, the front gear is down in there. So if I flip that guy back up, that comes up and out. Yeah. Right in your teeth in front of you. I am super dense today, guys. I guess I'm sorry I'm not seeing what you're talking about. All right, let's go over here. Let's looky. Oh, that's fuel and oil light. Okay, gotcha. There's got to be something though, right? I mean, got to be something. So, all right. I'm okay, thank you. So again, I'm not sure. Again, how much of this? Like, I know John has worked on the actual piers and giving you places to spawn in to depart. And Smitty, if you're here, man, you can feel free, speak up and let us know kind of what you had to put in there. And I'm guessing that all the boats and stuff are also parts of what you've added. And then I don't know if there's any of the houses or if that's just kind of normal default Microsoft Flight Sim, but you can see kind of what he's put together here. Kind of a cool area. And again, there's just like, if you fly up here, there are tons and tons of places to fly a seaplane, but you just don't have a place to spawn in. That's like the main issue that John has helped fix. So that's pretty cool. This is Roche Harbor. All right, so now our next stop, that was actually way easier than I thought it would be. So either I got lucky or something else. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. So we're going to just make a little 6-mile hop over here to Deer Harbor. And Deer Harbor is kind of tucked in, so it looks like we're going to go back around that little point that we just circled. There's going to be a little island here, and then we're just going to duck in this first little cove. And we're looking on kind of this northwest shore here, and that hopefully will. All right, all boats, piers, buildings, and yeah, spawning points. Very cool, very cool. Well, it looks like the part that I like about what I've seen so far is that it just looks like it fits in really nicely. You know, like it's just like there's like sometimes I've seen seaplane scenery where it just doesn't look like it fits. You know, it clearly looks like it's been just stuck in there after the fact, but yours seems to fit really nicely. So thank you for doing that, by the way. Do appreciate that. All right, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of wind off my right. If I let go, you can see the tail is getting moved around. So I think I'm going to kind of taxi out around this little narrow, and then we will depart. We're essentially northbound, and we'll make a right-hand downwind departure. Let me get my map pulled back up here. All right. Roche Harbor traffic, Beaver 816 is departing the area northbound. We will be making a right-hand crosswind departure to the east, Roche Harbor. And again, probably nothing more than about 500 feet should work for us. I do have the water rudder up. I think I have too many flaps in. Yep, let's pull up. Let's go flaps 2, which is right there, basically. All right. I think we have plenty of room. Prop and mixture full forward. Gears up. Power coming in. Lift that nose, and away she goes. Boy, what a beautiful day out here, holy moly. All right, let's make that turn. Some were definitely more work than others. Smitty says, started this just to solve the problem for yourself, but kept at it. And yeah, and you know, the other thing, yeah, you base it on the satellite imagery, which is partly why I think it fits so well. It gets kind of addicting though, right, John? Like it's like you find yourself almost spending more time building scenery than you do flying when you get going. But I'm gonna really like this is one, and then obviously you've got the one coming up this tomorrow night for the Virtual USA Flying Club, where I know you've done work up there in Minnesota for the oh shoot, I forgot what the name of the event was, but I got to get those installed. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to join because I thought I might be working, but since we will not be coaching, we will not be scouting on Sunday, so I'm gonna try to make sure I make that because I love my float plane stuff. Okay, away we go. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I was just finally, right before football started, I was just finally getting to where I was feeling a little more comfortable about making some custom objects, and like I kind of have missed that almost as much as I miss flying. I miss making my little knickknacks for scenery. But yeah, northern exposure, that's right, northern exposure. Okay. Oh. I'm going to leave the flaps, basically leave them in because, again, only a 6-mile hop over here to Deer Harbor. And a quick peek. I don't see anything quite yet, except for the island that we want to go over. And then I think I'm actually probably going to head a little more southbound because I think we need to kind of come in here to find this next one. Boy, I tell you what, the other cool thing about flying up here is that the weather, especially this time of year, can be really challenging, and low ceilings, and man, the entire landscape just looks different. Flying on a day like today is just a treat. Like, this is what you love up here. But I remember a couple of times I spawned in here just to make sure things are working and kind of refamiliarize myself with the airplane. Like, I was at like 100 feet and barely able to get it. Hey, defective crayon. Hello, Matt. Thank you. Yeah, just got it stuffed. Oh, Eric beat me to it. All right, we're coming around the corner here. I better start to bring back the power just a smidge. Oh, I left the flaps out and I went past flap speed too. That's a pro move right there. All right, let's pull the power a little bit more and let's see if we can find Deer Harbor. Matt, I hope your across the pond is going well. It makes me smile every time I see somebody squeezing a slant whiskey old school non-RNAV jet into across the pond. I absolutely love it. I love it. All right, there we go. Now our speed's back down. Or maybe a little bit low. And I think I'm going to try to land kind of to the north. I think the wind is, if there is any wind, it's coming out of the north. So this is I'm basically going to be, yeah, kind of turning and going right towards the dock there. Yeah, I think we see it. All right. Deer Harbor traffic. Beaver 816 is flying past the docks at 400. We're just south of the landing area. We're going to be making a right-hand traffic pattern, landing back to the north, Deer Harbor. Yeah, let's go down here by this island. And if we're able to, we'll just swing it around here and bring it straight on up to the docks. Smitty, you think the sceneries for tomorrow are well done? Hey, yeah, they look like the area itself looks really cool. I'm excited to explore. So Oh, the beaver can take climb flaps while above the white arc? Okay, good to know, good to know. You start pumping them out at 100. Okay, sweet. Okay, good deal. Well, I'm going to, speaking of, I'm going to put another couple of notches in here. And I haven't heard anybody else on the comms. So I'm checking over there. I don't see anybody. So we're going to go ahead and head on in. Deer Harbor traffic. Beaver 816 is turning final. We're inbound landing to the northeast. Beaver. Deer Harbor. Oh, I see. That's why you think it was Beer Harbor. See, I'm just catching on. I am just catching on. It does kind of look like, as I'm looking at my sectional, looks like Beer Harbor. There's one of the airstrips that you're probably talking about, too. This does make me want to come up here and fly Wookiee's scenery as well. I wonder how updated it is. It's been a little while. All right, down we go. Glassy, glassy water. And I absolutely did a horrible job on the last landing. So I'm going to try to hold it off here a little bit more. Should have went full RPMs, but I didn't. 50, 40, 30, stall. Yeah, that was still pretty clunky, guys. Definitely not a smooth touchdown on this smooth water. I'm shaking up all the beer in the back. That's not good. Scotty the Hottie, hello. Happy Saturday. Wookiee's scenery is still gorgeous in X-Plane 12, even though it's not updated. Yeah. Yep. Well, he's done both an X-Plane version and a Microsoft Flight Sim version. So that guy, I miss hanging out with him. I hope he's doing well. Wookiee, if you ever watch these playbacks later on, man, we miss you. But he definitely is. Well, he's like Eric. He's over there in Europe, and so when we fly, it's 2 in the morning where he lives, and so I understand. All right. Yeah, I tell you what, Scotty, it is a happy Saturday. It's snowing right now. It's been snowing this week. We're kind of weird here in Wyoming. We like it snows every year, but every time that first snowfall comes, we're still all like, "Oh, look at the snow," and by the end, we're like, "I'm so sick and tired of this doggone snow." But yeah, we had our first snowfall on Wednesday, and it warmed up enough that things kind of cleared off, and then today actually was just like one of those Christmas card snows. It was just straight down, big old flakes, not a breath of wind. And when I went out on the back porch to let the dogs out, like it was almost warm, if that makes sense. Like not warm, but like it wasn't, like last night was freezing, and it was like the type of snow that you would go skiing in. That you'd really like that. But Eric, you have something similar to that up there in Norway? Yeah. I think you have to kind of just embrace it if you live in a place that gets snow. But yeah, it's funny because like we always seem to be surprised. Kevin, thanks, man. They did have a great year. They really did, and really we just had one bad quarter last night, and that team we played, we just couldn't. They're too good. So they definitely deserved it. They played well, and we just made a few mistakes. Second quarter got us. So we were ahead 7-6 at the end of the first quarter, and we went into the locker room down 28-7, and then that was the final. So yeah, super proud of the guys, and the kids just did a nice job. All right, speaking of nice jobs, let's take a look at Deer Harbor, which I think we may rename Beer Harbor here. And let's take a look. I wish I was better at my drone cam. Wish I knew how to do that better. I'd give you a better look here, but I think I can get pretty close. So again, spawn in points. Some boats, some piers, all kinds of things to just kind of make your floats. trip experience that much better. Let's get the water rudders down so we can steer a little bit better. The thing I'm noticing too, which I appreciate, is that it is pretty good as far as performance. Like, I've not had stuttering, and so that's awesome. So now, John, a quick question for you. Do you know, like, is it possible, if I brought a helicopter in here, can you land on these piers? Do you know if they're solid like that or not? Malcolm's going to go get some homework done. All right. Enjoy, and thanks for checking in, Malcolm. Enjoy your flight today. Yeah, get a little homework done. Say hello to your lady friend for me, and anyway, thanks for stopping in, dude. All right, yeah, only one way to find out. You're right, Eric. You're right. Yeah, good. Well, that's huge, because that's I don't have like a bad system here, but it's kind of funny. Like 3 years ago, I had a brand new top of the line graphics card, and oh, Mr. Leroy says hi. That's right. Yep. Uncle Melvin says hey. But anyway, 3 years ago I had like top of the line, and now like I feel like I have to make all kinds of deals with the devil to get the sim to work correctly. Let's see. Excuse me. You do remember seeing one pontoon dock that's supposed to be for helis? Yeah, cool. Well, maybe I'll try to bring something in at some point in time, see if I can land. Those are always fun as well. It's a fun way to explore a new area. Okay, so here we go. We will be departing. I don't think the wind was horrible, so I think I might just try to depart kind of to the southwest. Or maybe I'll even try to shoot out here to the southeast on a 105 heading. This will be the longest, or one of the longer legs, I guess. Yeah, the longest leg. We're going to try to go over the arm here, and I don't know, there's Blakely Island. We're going to kind of go past Decatur Shores and Blakely Island and try to wrap around here to, this is a Skyline 21 Hotel. That'll be our next stop. All right, so what am I kind of on that heading right now? No, not really. I'm on a little bit of a southbound heading. So, well, you know what? I think we might just depart here, and then we'll just turn on a 105. Okay, let's do it. Deer Island traffic, Beaver 816 is departing. We're going to be rolling southbound and then departing the area to the southeast. Deer Island. All right, gears up. Water rudders up. Prop mix full forward. Let's take a quick peek here. How am I doing fuel-wise? We're doing good. We'll keep it on the rear. Whoa. Wind's definitely off our right-hand side, but I think we'll be okay. A little bit of right rudder. Trying to break a ski free here if I can. There we go. There's our exit. Rocking the Kenmore livery today, as you probably have noticed. And let's try to get up above 500 foot. Should have a timer going here if I'm really trying to have some backup, but that's okay. We're gonna keep peeking here and just make sure that we stay on track. All right, back to 26 and 19, and we'll pull the flaps since we've got this long haul, this 15-mile long haul here. And I think 600 feet. Sounds like an amazing cruise altitude. Yeah, that's pretty close. Pretty close. If you have Microsoft Flight Sim, by the way, again, this is a free aircraft that came with one of the sim updates, a couple updates back. It really is solid. It's a very good rendition of this plane. It doesn't have the complexity as far as like the engine management and things like that, but the sounds are good. Obviously, visually, it looks nice, and it handles very comparably to the Thranduil. If you were wondering about like a comparison, the big difference again is in the level of complexity as far as the just the engine handling. It's almost like the Thranduil on easy mode or simplified mode with the engine start, and then same thing as far as ground handling. It's very easy to taxi as a tailwheel aircraft, so it's like a Beaver Light, I guess. It's just really accessible and fun to fly, but still unique. Excuse me. On this platform, and that there really isn't a plane like it. So I think the Milviz guys have done a nice job with sort of balancing out like how much complexity needs to be in here. Now that we have the Beaver and X-Plane 12, that's still the one I like the best. I like that one. That's my all-time favorite aircraft. So, but this one is up there. I mean, this was the Milviz Beaver in P3D was the first time I was ever exposed to this plane. So I have a very soft spot for this aircraft in particular. Yeah, it's a little different. Probably where the Thranduil is a little better is in the exterior sounds, but this is not bad, and I don't have any kind of a sound pack add-on whatsoever. The one thing I wish it had that it doesn't is just a plain float plane, just a simple float plane. I'm not a fan of the amphibs. I just am not. I get their purpose, but I don't know. I like either a plain simple bush plane or a floaty Beaver, but I don't like the in between. But I'll take it because it's what I have right now. So yeah, no one's really nailed it properly. My goal, Eric, one day. I've never heard one in person, so I'm hoping someday that we have one that flies into our local airport, because we get all kinds of weird planes like that. You'd never think we would end up in the middle of Wyoming. We had, I think it was just last week, we were practicing. We had a Falcon 50 come in. There's a I don't know if they're oil or what kind of energy, but they fly up every so often and have meetings in town, and they always bring their Falcon 50 in there. It's just gorgeous. Really hoping Aerobask hasn't given up on that. I'd love to see that Falcon 50 and X-Plane 12. I had fun. That was one of my last Carenado airplanes that I installed, and then there was a Fly Simware one also that I had for P3D. It's a unique aircraft, to say the least. All right, so I think we're shooting the gap here. I think this is Blakely Island. I'm trying to keep a beat on things. 38. No, we just passed Blakely Island, because that's the Blakely Island airstrip. All right, so that means that we're coming up on. Where the heck are we? I'm looking for 21 Hotel. Now, it must not be quite close enough yet, but I think I'm still on the right course heading here, so... Oh, I'm way off. Holy moly. I am so far off. I'm supposed to be on a 010. Whoops. Alright, I am way off. I am Samsonite. I've drifted far to the north here. It has been, Smitty. You are right. You are right. You're going to do your little pre-flight and depart. Alright, alright. You're doing a long one in the SR-20. That sounds like a wonderful way to spend the day, Eric. Thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your flight. Fantastic talking with you. Okay, that's still not where I need to be. But we're going to have to get over these hills here. And I'm going to have to turn. I'm going to have to cheat a little bit here. I need a screenshot. That should work. A little wallpaper thumbnail for later on. You know, they came right out early on and updated like the DHC-2, and that was pretty cool and all that. But then, like you're saying, yeah, they really, oh crud! I think I'm up here. Yeah, I've got to come. Okay, I got to work my way down this channel now. But yeah, they've been really quiet since. So they updated the Phenom right away, so I mean they're doing stuff, but that Falcon is proven to be maybe a little bigger challenge than they originally thought. I don't know, but it'll be in my hangar if they do end up getting it done. Alright, so down we go. We should see Ana Cortez coming up here on our left, and then our little skyline will be the very next one. Right over the, I think we just have to go right over this little, kind of like the little land bridge area here. That's Ana Cortez. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. What's it looking like here? I'm zoomed in kind of far, so... Yep, there we go. We're on the right track. We're on the right track. Ana Cortez traffic. Beaver H-16 is transitioning the airspace north to south at 600 feet. Ana Cortez traffic. Oh, you can even see one of the volcanic peaks over there. I wonder which one that is. Maybe that's just a mountain peak. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know this area well enough. Scott's 87. Hey, thanks for the first time chat. You're flying the H-145. Awesome. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying. Hey, are you talking about the high performance group 145? Is that what you're flying? I have that helicopter. I'm considering getting the 160 because I've had a hard time with the performance on the 145. It's an awesome helicopter, but for whatever reason, it is very, very stuttery and frame heavy. Yep, there's Ana Cortez off to our left, and so we ought to be just over the hill here. slowly mastering landings and manual flight. Yeah, boy, helicopters are a whole different ball of wax, aren't they? So fun though. Just talk about addicting. That is a fun way to fly. You can basically fly an existing route, and it feels like an entirely different world. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, so let's see here. Let's zoom back in just a smidge. Yeah. All right. So we are. Yep. Is that it? Is that it? I don't think that's it. That could be it. No, I don't think that's it. Looks like we still have a little ways to go yet. All right, so I've slowed down. Yeah. Yep. You've got some custom keys set up. That does help for sure. And I don't know if you're like me. I don't have a cyclic and a collective, so I have to use a joystick and my throttle quadrant, and so that also makes it kind of tricky. But you make it work. Skyline traffic. Beaver 816 is overflying the area at 400 feet, and we're going to be landing back to the north. Skyline traffic. I feel like I am going past it here. I'm going to go throttle full forward. I think that must have been it, you guys. Yep, I think this is it. So we can land, we'll land this way, which is right at it basically, and we'll cozy up to it. All right, anybody over here? Before we turn, I think we're clear. Yeah, that's got to be it. Got to be it. So, yeah, if you land kind of right here, then you have an entryway. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so let's fly down kind of southbound a little bit, maybe along the shoreline. I feel like I've been making a lot of right-hand patterns here today, but that's all right. Malcolm's asking whether to go 32 gigs of RAM or get a 3 terabyte SSD because you're running out of space. Well, you never can have enough of either, right? So I think honestly that I don't think like it's 6 1/2 dozen of another. So how's your performance right now, right? Because if you're not getting much performance, then I think you work your way like you work your way out from the CPU to the GPU to your RAM, and then storage is kind of the last on your list. But if your performance is okay, then you just look for good deals, and if the better deal is on RAM, then that's what you pick up, and if the better deal is on storage, then that's what you pick up. So that's, I guess, what I would tell you. Skyline traffic, Beaver 816 is turning inbound for landing on approach south to north. Skyline traffic. Oh boy, I didn't give myself a lot of room here. Alright, landing flaps are in. I'm at about 250 feet. I haven't had an altimeter update for a while. I probably should do that when I get on the ground here. Let's see if we can get one more, or finally a good landing. Oh, Cody, you okay, dude? Dog is hacking and yakking. All right, here we go. 100. Just enough water definition to kind of give you a sense, but last time I stalled it out. See if I can just bleed it off nice and easy. Yeah, that was better. That was much better. Much better. All right, up to the inlet we go. Man, this is a cool area. My dog is struggling right now. One of the things that I've learned about Pomeranians is they have a really bad trachea. They have a lot of problems with their trachea, and so they, like what you're hearing there, that's like not uncommon for Pomeranians. Feel kind of bad, yeah. It's the throat, yeah. Like it gets inflamed and like, I don't know. It's just kind of like the dry hacking cough that I have. You feel bad for him, but there's not a whole lot that can be done, unfortunately. So you just kind of roll with it. All right, well, here we go, the shoreline, and man, I tell you what, I bet this is one pricey place to live. Let's go fuel center tank now. I bet this is a resort area, and those houses on the hills don't come cheap. So Malcolm, you own a 3060 Ti. Your performance is pretty good, and you have 100 payware fields. Yeah, so it looks like you need to look at storage then, because a 3060 Ti, that's probably gonna be just fine. And how much RAM do you currently have? Oh, a little beacon there. That's cool. That's cool. Did you add those, John? 16? Yeah. Yeah, sounds like if you can find a good deal on storage like that, it's going to be your next step. All right. Boy, and again, doesn't that just look like it's tucked in there like it's meant to be, right? Like that just looks awesome. You just kind of come on in, and I think we'll stay out here because we still have one more scenery to hit. And you're using 80%. Okay, yeah. So I think you look for a good deal on storage, and then you start saving your pennies for a little bit more RAM. Just double up a couple more sticks of RAM. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's a nice touch there, John. Very well done. Was the vegetation, was that something you also had to kind of add or remove, Smitty, or do the trees and stuff kind of come in there automatically for you? All right, I think we're gonna head out of here on a 308 heading. Kind of just retrace our steps, honestly, to our last location. All right, let's do rudder up. I did switch to center tank, and I've got a notch of flaps, prop, and mixture full forward. And here we go. Yeah, we're just gonna go here. Nice long stretch, so even if we have a little bit of tailwind, we'll be okay. It feels again like our wind is off our left just a little bit here. What's my? Yeah, I think we're right at sea level, so I think my altimeter setting is good. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. Skyline traffic Beaver 816 is going to be taking off southbound. We'll be departing the area right downwind departure back to the northwest. Skyline traffic. Getting light on the skids. I broke one free. There's the other. Climbers 400 feet. Bring the flaps up. Looks like we're clear right there. I'm going to go ahead and make the turn. Skyline traffic, Beaver 816 is turning right downwind, departing the area to the northwest. Last calls. Skyline traffic. You added some, oh, the only thing you did with vegetation was exclusions. Ah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. And then some water fixes too. Well, it looks great, dude. I mean, you know, it's cool to spawn in and kind of see it, you know, with the when you just plop into the departure points, but it's really awesome to see it. Like when you're flying out right here, it just looks like it just looks 100% natural, and like you want all these, you want everything to look like that. Like when you're building the scenery, you want it to just look like it fits right in. Very nice, very, very nice. A great addition to my collection. Alright, here we go. Back off on the power. Ooh, I was a little abrupt there. 26 and 19. That's the sweet spot. Should be at about a 308 heading. No, not quite. So let's get us going here. Subsonic! Hey, hello. Happy Saturday. Yeah, you're right. And then the sad part too, I think, is when you fly over one of those harbors and then you like you see the photo imagery and there's nothing there and you're like, oh man, how nice would that be if that, you know, auto rendered. And but yeah, you're right. It's just a shame up here to not have those. So thanks. It's a big job. I mean, like there's a lot of places to land up here. There's a lot. If you look at the, I mean, if you look at the sectional, it's nothing but small airstrips and you know, seaplane bases, and it's just all over the place, guys. It is a really, really amazing area to fly. So, but it does take time to do that. I think that's one of the, no, I take it back. Might be, yeah, that is one of the areas where you can land in Wookiee's scenery. But like I said, I've disabled it, so I wasn't tempted. I wasn't tempted. Subsonic can't wait for the PC-8. I'm sorry, PC-6 to port over. So doesn't Blackbird Simulations have a PC-6 already in? I mean, available? I thought the PC-6 was in already. Oh, you're talking Thranda, X-Plane 12. Yes. Completely agree. I really like the Porter. The Porter is a very, very cool airplane. So yes, I completely agree with that sentiment. Alright, I gotta figure out where I'm going here. I think I'm a little off. I want Whiskey 49. Whiskey 49. Right up there. Yeah, I gotta make a little bit of a right-hand turn here, don't I? Alright, up we go. Down the way. Yeah, I really like the Pilatus aircraft. Like I am looking forward to, I think, the PC-12. I think someone is working on the PC-12 for Microsoft Flight Sim. And of course, like you say, the PC-6. And then another plane I think would be kind of fun is the PC-24, that bizjet that they have, but it's like an off-road capable bizjet, the PC-24. But they're all great. They all are super unique and well done, and just very, I don't know, they just seem very well built and well thought out. I don't know, but they're all just really, really different, you know. When I first saw the Porter, I was like, you gotta be kidding, that thing is the ugliest looking plane. That big old nose on, I'm like, that is the why would anybody want to fly that? And then I got it from Thrand, and I'm like, now I see why. This thing is a beast, man. And yeah, it's just something else with the reversers and being able to beta descent, and holy cow, there's no place that you can't take that plane. All right, well, there you have it. We're gonna pick it up. It looks like we're kind of right in this area here, and unfortunately for this stream, I'm gonna have to kind of cut it short. So I'm sneaking in a little bit of a pre-birthday stream, and that's why we're gonna have to kind of snip this one down, because I've got some birthday stuff to do with my wife. Just had her birthday, so you know we got some stuff that we're trying to get done also there. But anyway, it was fun. I had a little time, and I'm really glad I was able to get out here and stream this a little bit, get back in the air, and get back to hanging out with you guys. Right, that's not it, right? No, that's not it. Yeah, Subsonic, you're in love with it since X-Plane 8 days. Ha ha ha. You know, the cool thing, or the thing I've noticed though, Subsonic, when we talk about the beauty or whatever, like the best bush planes do kind of tend to look the goofiest, like the Porter. I know the Cub has its fans, but it's also kind of a little goofy, rounded winged and round tail, and you know, the Beaver has that big old radial engine on it, and it's just a stubby little beast. Like every great bush plane has its own kind of unique, you know, quirky. It's not the typical. Like I kind of feel like the DC-3 is sort of the penultimate as far as just like aesthetically beautiful aircraft, and so, you know, anything that's not a DC-3 always looks a little weird to me, but they also are like, I appreciate and love the uniqueness about them. Rosario traffic, Beaver 816 is overflying the field south to north at 400. We're going to be making a 180 and landing southbound Rosario. Smitty, hey, thank you so much for sharing with me, dude. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to get them out sooner, but it's been amazing flying up here, and I'm so happy. Yep, there we go. I'm so happy to have some seaplane bases here. Really looking forward to the ones in Minnesota, and like I told you before, like I've got some other places in mind that, you know, if you're feeling like working on stuff that would be fun to add. So I'll try to connect with you on Discord, and you know, we've got some long winter months coming up, right, buddy? So the guy needs something to do, and yeah, but thank you again for providing that. Again, you guys go check out Smitty's Seaplane bases. Give them a download here. I think I have probably don't have the link. Hold on. Let me get the link here copied. Yeah, right there. Go download these. Flight SimTO. There's a few libraries that you're going to need, but it's well worth it, and you're going to enjoy the heck out of it. Rosario traffic, Beaver 816 is turning inbound for landing, and we're going to be landing southbound down the channel, Rosario. All right, here we go. Let's keep the speed up. I have already almost stalled and crashed once, so we don't want to do that. And I ended up maybe a little farther away than I wanted here. All right, that's okay. Let's let's keep it airborne until we want to get a little closer, so we don't have such a long taxi. Let's go a couple notches of flaps here. Yeah, I need to get around this point. We'll try to land it kind of right on the point here, if I can. If I was brave, I would do an outside view landing, but ooh, is there something in the water up here that I had to worry about? Oh man, there is. Well, I'm committed right now, so I'm just going to take it in and try to kick a field goal here. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Like some logs or something out there. Oh, some kayakers. Yeah, that's not probably legal what I just did. Oh, thinking about doing some ice runways. Ooh, that's a unique idea. Oh, heck yeah. That would be awesome. All right, let's put the water rudder down. We're going to clean the flaps up here. And we're going to attempt to find a place to tie off here. You will see how bad I am at the boat part of flying the float plane. You have to be a good pilot, and you also have to be good at captaining your boat here. So that's the part that I'm not as good at. Kayaks, yeah. And we woke him up, if nothing else, didn't we, Smitty? Ah, those hippies, they're probably still asleep. They were up late drinking their PBRs, and they're probably still in their yurts up here or something. Okay, I think we're going to just take it right around the edge here. And I do see, yeah, not 100% sure where I would dock if I was doing this. I think we'll just pull up next to this yacht here. Yeah, right next to this guy. Let's see how we do. And I thought I had an external view. Nope, I don't. I have an external view on my Thranduil where you can see the dock. It's kind of fun. Alright, so killing the engine at just the right time is the key to float it on in. And did I give it enough? Do I have enough beans to get in? No, I don't know if I do. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty close. Just got to get one wing out there so you can grab onto that little static rope. All right, guys. Well, hey, I tell you what. The dock at the end. So is that? Yeah. So I was in the right spot. Hopefully we won't crash into the billion-dollar yacht here, but yeah, I don't have enough. Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I'm coming around. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Okay, that's one of my best boat dock landings. It looks like there may be see-through. Yeah, there may be see-through. Now this is supposed to, the brake is supposed to be like an anchor. Let's see if it does. Yeah, I think we're pretty close. Yeah, I'm gonna wingtip one. Yeah, that'll buff right out. And apparently I'm not totally docked up yet, but oh, you know what the heck. That was still fun.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Big thank you for everybody who came by today. Scott's87, thanks for the follow. Slant Alpha, thank you for the 42-month resubscription. Hawker, thank you for 23 months. And Scotty Tahati, thank you. You subbed about a week or so ago, and I don't think I told you thanks, but thank you very much. 27 months. And Downwind Sim, it went really, really well. we were able to find all these really cool seaplane bases, and Smitty did a wonderful job. So we're looking forward to. He's got some up in Minnesota that we're gonna go maybe fly tomorrow night. So anyway, on the tablet there's an anchor button. Okay, let's do that real fast. I don't want to hit this. I don't want to hit this tablet button. Anchor. Anchor. Boom. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. But super fun, and flying up here in amongst Wookiees scenery, it's just it's an incredible area. So thank you everybody else, by the way, who came out and hung out with me, but mostly thank you, John, for creating these awesome sceneries and making them available for the rest of us flight simmers to enjoy. I am out of here for now. I'm going to redo my flight schedule, try to get back on the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday regular train, and it's going to be a little weird until I sort of get my feet under me, but I'm looking forward to kind of getting back into the flow of things. Downwind Sim, I will coordinate with you a little bit more on the upcoming Bush League event, since I'll have some time to help out with that. Anyway, until most likely next Tuesday, have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'm gonna go here and we're gonna raid. Oh, we have lots of great choices here. Ooh, we're gonna do this. So speaking of that H-160, we've got, it looks like Dryson is flying that guy right now. So I'm gonna grab his link here and let's set up a raid. Let's go say hey to Dryson. Let's go check out that H-160 there from High Performance Group. All right. Hey, thanks again, guys. Great hanging out with you. Great flying with you. Can't wait to fly with you again. Have a good rest of your weekend. Stay warm and safe. And God bless. We'll see you.